What's up guys, it's Phoebe. I'm here today at Epcot. I'm hiding in Norway by the Viking house because it's raining. But I'm here today with my friend Kristen right down Main Street, and we're going to be dining at Akershus Royal Banquet Hall in Norway. This is Princess Storybook Dining. Their dinner is $67 per adult and $43 per child. It's family style, all you can eat. I'm really excited. It's been a long time since I've eaten here, and of course I had to bring Kristen along because she's the foodie of the friend group. You ready?
I'm ready. This is the perfect character dining combo because we've got, well, you're a foodie too.
Well, no, you're a foodie.
We're both foodies, but you're the character person. You're very good at character interaction. So this is like the character dining perfect match.
Yeah, I think Kristen invited me along to this because she's scared of characters and talking to them. But Kristen's actually doing a really cool video on her channel where she's dining at all of the restaurants all across World Showcase. This is one of her last ones actually too. So with that being said, we're about to check in for our reservation. Hopefully the rain will die down a little bit. Well, it actually doesn't matter because we're inside, but we have to walk across to the restaurant. So with that being said, if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe, and let's go have some fun. As I mentioned, this is Princess Storybook Dining. So this is a little summary. It says Akershus Royal Banquet Hall opens its doors for a feast in honor of the world's best loved storybook princesses, and you're invited. Kristen, did you hear that?
What?
You're invited. Woo! So we are going to be dining in a medieval castle where we will encounter a royal promenade of princess friends who can't wait to meet us.
And I can't wait to meet them. Okay, we are at our table now. We are seated in the main dining hall, which is actually a lot of fun. We went ahead and put in our drink orders too, and I think we're waiting for some princesses to maybe start coming around. I'm not really sure when they make their full loop. Sometimes I feel like it can be when you're starting your meal or further into it. So hopefully we'll be seeing some soon. Here's a look at the menu and what's all included. So it looks like they have made a few changes since I've eaten here last. And this is also the allergy-friendly menu, which they don't have any peanuts or tree nuts here. It's just cross-contamination from what I was told. So to start things off, you get bread, cheese, and salad. And then for the family-style platter, they bring out meatballs, mashed potatoes and gravy. It looks like chicken. Oh, so this is new. Chicken with apple and fennel preserves, seared salmon, carrots with green beans, green cabbage, which is also new. And then they also have mac and cheese and a plant-based bratwurst. And then to finish it out with dessert, they have a chocolate dome, a rice cream with a strawberry sauce, an apple cake, and a plant-based vanilla gelato. Our waitress let us know that they changed it around March of this year. Now, as far as the princesses, you're meeting typically around 4 to 5 princesses when you dine here. It's not always the same ones, but I think typically they have Ariel, Belle, Aurora, Tiana, and Snow White here, which when it comes to meeting 4 to 5 princesses, if you think about it, that's 4 to 5 lines that you typically have to stand in, and across multiple parks, because Ariel and Tiana don't meet anywhere else in Epcot besides here. So I think that's something to keep in mind if you have kids or family members who love meeting princesses. You're meeting a lot in one sitting. You can get photos and autographs too, and you're not having to stand in multiple lines. I'm trying to think, I think the only other princess dining is Cinderella's Royal Table at Magic Kingdom, and that is about $99 a person, I think. You do get to meet Merida up there, which Merida is not ever at Akershus, I don't think. So that's something to keep in mind too. With that, we have the appetizer on the table. Now, I'm not sure what all of this is. I definitely see rolls. I see the Lefse. Is that how you say it? Lefse.
Lefse, which is over here with the cinnamon butter. So they still have that. Definitely some cheeses. What is this right here, Kristen?
It's like a potato salad.
Potatoes, bread, cheese, and salads. I'm gonna second Kristen and say that this looks like something potato. Wait, I think the salad they're referring to is this, which I forgot. We also have a salad to start off the meal. It definitely looks different from the salad I've had here before. It looks like they maybe changed out a few of the veggies on top. Okay, and I hear some music from Beauty and the Beast, so I think that means Belle is probably going to be coming. Hi, Belle. So here she comes. It looks like she is starting in the back of this restaurant, and she will come around and say hello to everyone. So I'm currently spreading the cinnamon butter on my lefse right now. I have it rolled. It's not filled with very much. I'm not as good as rolling this up as I thought it would be, so I have my lefse. I put cinnamon butter in it. Let's give it a try. The lefse is so good. That cinnamon butter, I ate the whole thing. It's gone. Like I could eat that stuff with a spoon. Now you can also find the lefse at the bakery across the street. So if you're wanting to try it, they have it over there. And also you can ask to get it warmed up. That way you can eat it. Oh, you didn't know that? Wait, I know something about Disney food that Kristen doesn't. You didn't know you could ask for that?
I did not know.
But yes, with that being said, you don't have to dine here to just try the lefse. But they do have it here, and that's a nice bonus because I love it. These just look like standard dinner rolls. We can try it and see. I also ended up putting the cinnamon butter on the rolls. The lefse is definitely the way to go though. The rolls are okay. These are very thick cucumbers for a salad. All right, time for the salad. I don't eat salads very often. This isn't one of my favorites though. I would say my favorite, Kristen also seconded this. The salad at Liberty Tree Tavern is my favorite when it comes to sit-down restaurants at Disney World. This one's okay. It definitely needs more dressing, but I don't know if the dressing's my favorite. It's nothing crazy for me though. It's not my favorite. You're gonna need my opinion on this. Kristen won't eat anything with mayonnaise in it. It smells a lot like a potato salad. I just can't tell because whatever sauce it's in. I actually really enjoy it. I think it's a little grainy, but I really like the flavor, and I have taken a few more bites of it, and I would definitely eat it again. One thing I'm just now realizing is they don't have the chicken and dumplings on the menu anymore. That was one of my favorite things that this restaurant offered. I loved it, and it's not here anymore. So I'm a little disappointed about that. They actually used to serve corn dog nuggets here too. So those, rest in peace to the corn dog nuggets. You can get those.
Norwegian favorite.
Norwegian staple for sure. Has gone to the farm in the sky. But it's fine. You can get the corn dog nuggets at a lot of other places, but you can't get the chicken and dumplings anywhere else. So I'm gonna be a little sad about that one.
Did you review the cheese?
I forgot about them.
Please let me know what they taste like. I'm dying.
Are you not eating cheese?
Today, you know what? I'm gonna skip out.
Aren't you so curious to know what this cheese tastes
I've never
like?
tried it before.
I feel like,
I want you to try this. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is. I'm not trying that.
Traveling from a town really far away called Windermere.
Good for some good reading on the way.
It took me hours to get here.
Oh, well, that's perfect for a nice good book.
Yes.
Have you read anything good lately? Well, I am rereading a classic, Sleeping Beauty, right now. And I am reading Chips and Bedtime Stories. Peter Pan is one of his favorites. But I am going to the library these gifted me to find something new. It's so big I haven't even covered half of it.
Well, maybe we could do something all together so you read a book with Chip too.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Belle was so lovely. I am so excited to go to the library and read a story with Chip. I don't know what we're reading. She said they're doing Peter Pan, so maybe we'll have to do Alice in Wonderland or something. I don't know. And we now have the entrees on the table. So mac and cheese, salmon, cabbage, meatballs with mashed potatoes, and then also their chicken with green beans and carrots. So this is definitely a different variety than the last time. All right, starting the main course off with the salmon.
Before I speak on the salmon, I forgot about the cabbage it's sitting on. I'm gonna try a little bit of that. Oh. The cabbage has a vinegary taste to it. I would definitely eat it with the salmon like Kristen said, rather than just taking a spoonful like I did. I like the salmon though. Salmon is the only fish that I eat, and they serve it in a few places around Disney World. And so I'm glad that they still have that here and kept that as an option.
And right away, Sleeping Beauty is here.
Thank you. Oh no. Okay, I love pink and blue, but I think you're gonna look better than me in both of them. So what about maybe a green? Has green been done before?
Yeah, some bonnet try.
Okay.
Whether for very consistent. So I'll do the bonnet pink.
So maybe I can give Fauna that. Okay, we'll do that. I'll do the green and maybe you can do the pink and the blue. I'll do light green. I'll do light green.
What color are you shooting?
Orange.
Okay.
No, I don't think there's another orange princess dress, so, right? Moana's shirt is orange. I'm wearing Maui's shirt right now, so.
Okay, then you can match with Moana. That's perfect.
Me and Moana are matching.
Aurora is so lovely. So it sounds like I'm getting a light green dress and Kristen is getting an orange dress, which is so iconic because you're wearing the Maui shirt from LBV.
That's why I went with it, you know. I totally was not, I had that in the back of my mind the whole time I was saying that.
Okay, it's now time to try the meatball. What kind of sauce is this again?
Lingonberry.
Lingonberry. Okay, I cut it up a little more. I love the meatballs here. I love the sauce that comes with it. Usually with meatballs, the only sauces I typically like with them is like a marinara Italian. Lingonberry, I looked it up, it is a berry that is local to Scandinavia. And I've never had it before trying it at this restaurant, but I love the sauce that they use for the meatballs. It's sitting on mashed potatoes. The mashed potatoes are, I would say maybe they're more like smashed potatoes because they aren't necessarily very creamy, but they're nice if you get them in a bite with the meatballs.
A pleasure getting to see y'all in the kingdom today. Been doing quite a bit of hopping around, haven't you?
Oh yes.
Have you found any fireflies around Lefse?
No, I haven't. It was raining. Do they disappear to the bayou in the rain?
Sometimes they do, but sometimes they do like to hop around and play.
Okay.
After you listen for them.
But they should be used to the rain, because doesn't it rain a lot in New Orleans?
It does rain quite a bit in New Orleans, but the fireflies tend to like to go to the bayou when it's raining. They find they can find some little critters to hop around and maybe you can be their little critter band.
Hey, I love it. You can get me I'll take a twig and a...
Bottle cap.
Oh, okay, that's
Make
better.
yourself some bottles.
I was gonna say a twig and another twig and maybe something. Okay, there. Yeah, I like the bottle cap idea.
Or you could maybe make yourself a triangle.
Okay. See, I'll have to talk with Louis too. I'm
I
sure
think
he'll
so.
have
He's
some good
a
ideas.
great musician and always comes up with the instruments to play out in the bayou. I stick to my triangle and my tambourine myself. I'll look forward to hearing you play.
I can't
all the
wait.
food you get today.
Tiana was magical. I'm going to the bayou right now and finding my sticks. That was so, why couldn't I have thought of anything better? I said sticks. That was embarrassing. I embarrassed myself in front of Tiana. And of course, a Disney classic, the mac and cheese. Just a classic Disney mac that you can get anywhere through the parks, but that's probably a nice option to have for kids who are maybe pickier eaters. We've got this new chicken too. It smells nice.
Snow White too, man. They're all here.
Oh no, I haven't today.
Should be learning how to play dine.
Okay, they are.
Did you sleep a little bit taking
Does he do that often?
Very often.
I bet Donovan is fine with that.
Well, the same as long as they whistle while they work.
I love it. I'm not good at whistling though, so I
Let's hear it.
Get the job done.
Let's Let's hear it. Whistle. I couldn't even hear anything.
Okay, I'll practice. Practice makes perfect. I'll practice next time I clean my house and do the dishes. Okay, Snow White just hopped off with a smile and a song. I have to work on my, that song is literally, she literally sings with a smile and a song. Kristen doesn't know anything about Disney. Clearly I need to work on my whistling. So Kristen's gonna come clean my house and I'm gonna whistle while she cleans. So while we were talking with Tiana, our final princess came through, Princess Ariel. So now we have Belle, Aurora, Tiana, Snow White, and Ariel here, which is so much fun. Like I said, meeting 5 princesses in one sitting is pretty crazy.
Hi, Angelfish.
I love to see your legs.
I'm so glad I get to have my human legs today too.
Did you do some dancing?
Yes. I always love to practice on my human legs, especially with Prince Eric. He's a wonderful teacher too.
He is? Okay, maybe he can teach me a thing or two.
I always love sharing things with friends, especially adventures out in the open sea. It's so fantastic.
Okay, well maybe I can come on the ship sometime soon. Because I've only been on a boat like twice in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
We've already been on a lot of big adventures too.
Yeah.
But we'll have to make a whole day. Spend the day practicing on our human legs dancing.
Okay.
And we'll take Prince Eric out on the sea.
And dance on the ship and not get seasick because it's too magical. That's not gonna happen.
Although you practice, I'm sure we'll get better too. What you think?
Okay, so a boat ride with Ariel and Prince Eric, and I guess Kristen too is happening soon. Have you been on a boat before?
Yes.
I've been
I'm from
on.
New Jersey, woman.
Okay, you're right. I have been on a Disney cruise, which was a lot of fun. I did the Dream, I believe. I would love to go on another one, but other than that, I've been on a pontoon boat with my family that we almost flipped. It wasn't our fault. It was like 2 waves that came at us, but like 5 people flew off of it. It was a big thing. So maybe I need an experience with Ariel and Eric to kind of like leave a good taste in my mouth when it comes to boats and the ocean. I don't know.
We thank you for joining in all of our splendor and hope that this fairy tale is one you'll remember. So ready your cameras and please applaud our royal princess promenade.
Beautiful. Lovely. Yes, Tiana. Beautiful snow. She's got those human legs. So what we just witnessed was the Princess Promenade that we were reading about outside. Essentially, all of the princesses dance around, they do some twirls, and the music's playing. That's a great time to get some videos and some photos as they're passing by too. They are all so lovely.
So we were still a little bit hungry, and here at Akershus you can order more of anything that you want. So we ordered a little bit more of the meatballs right here, and the salmon. Phoebe also ordered some more lefse.
Yeah.
Those are like my 3 favorite things. So
Yeah. What did you think of it overall? Entree, appetizers so far?
I think compared to like most other character meals, like this isn't bad. It's better than a couple of other character dining meals.
Yeah.
But you mainly come here for the characters, so.
Right. All right, the dessert has come out. Now, this is very different from the last time I ate here. Last time I ate here, they had the rice cream, but then they also had a chocolate cake. And now they've removed the chocolate cake and they have 3 things. So this is essentially rice pudding with strawberry sauce. Then in the middle, we have a chocolate dome. And then on this side, we have the apple cake, which is essentially the one it looks like that they serve in the bakery. They also serve this in the bakery. So you're getting 3 things for dessert here. Also, can we take a minute to look at how beautiful this chocolate dome is with the rose on top? Is it gonna focus
Belle.
in? It must be for Belle. That is beautiful presentation. I love the rose. Okay, trying out the apple cake first. Cutting into this was crazy. It's very soft. It smells phenomenal. It smells like cinnamon apples. That apple cake is ridiculously good. I cannot believe I've never tried it before. It's soft, and the sauce on top, it's like a caramel sauce. And I love how it has chunks of apples in it too. That is by far the best dessert, and I'm so glad that they added it here. I think that is a solid addition. All right, now it's time to try the chocolate dome. The chocolate dome cake is good. It seems like more of a mousse. It's not very sweet, which I think is probably a good thing though, because then you have the apple cake. The outside is beautiful, but it's not the most practical thing because you kind of have to crack the shell to get to the actual mousse on the inside. And I think the shell is just white chocolate, so I didn't eat the yellow shell. I just ate the chocolate underneath. But overall, it's decent. And lastly, what I've had many times from the bakery, the rice cream. Now, Kristen is not a fan of rice pudding, and if you're not a fan of rice pudding, you're probably not going to like the rice cream. I think it's delicious. It's light and fluffy. My only complaint would be I want some more of the strawberry sauce that's on top of it. They give you a decent amount, but I would be fine if they drenched that. Overall, I love the changes that they made to the dessert here. Having 3 options instead of 2 now, and the apple cake being one of them. I think this is a solid dessert lineup, especially for a fixed price restaurant. So I'm very happy with dessert. As we are finishing up too, we were gifted these cards that say Akershus Royal Banquet Hall on it, and they are signed by all the princesses. And this is really cool too, because you can see all of the princesses on here that there is a potential chance you could meet when you dine here. So we met Ariel, Belle, Tiana, Aurora, and Snow White, but you could also potentially meet Mulan, Jasmine, and Cinderella here. So that's really cool that we have all of their signatures on this. Sum up dessert, what did you think?
I'm not a fan of rice pudding, so I don't like the rice cream. That's just a personal preference,
Yeah.
though. I'm sure I feel like it's good. The strawberry sauce is good. I also am not a fan of dome cakes, so this was not my favorite. I know they're trying to make it look like Belle, but the outer chocolate layer just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it
the
doesn't.
inside wasn't that bad, but the apple cake is where it's at.
The apple cake is so good.
So good. I get it all the time in the bakery next door. That's like, there's like 3 things that I think are the best in the bakery. The apple cake, they have a really good chocolate chip cookie, which I think it has nuts in it, so I don't think you can have. And then the Lefse. Those are my 3 go-tos over there. And I think the Norway bakery has some good ones, so I'm glad they brought that over here to Akershus.
Yeah. As some of you may know, I do have peanut and tree nut allergies. So if you or someone in your family has those as well, Akershus may be a great restaurant for you. Disney as a whole is very accommodating and very safe when it comes to allergies. Just always mark it on your reservation that you have someone with an allergy coming. They'll bring the chef out if you need it. But as far as Akershus goes, you can eat everything on the menu if you have a peanut and tree nut allergy. There's just the obvious risk of cross-contamination. So I love the fact that I don't have to miss out on anything, especially when you're paying $67 to dine here. So also love that. But with that being said, Epcot is officially closed, so we are going to head out of Akershus and we'll give our final thoughts outside somewhere. That is why Kristen is not on the lineup for princesses you can meet at Akershus.
I think I could be.
Okay. Okay, we are done with Akershus. Overall, I think this is such a solid character dining experience, especially if you have little ones or adults who love the princesses in your family. I think the food for a character dining experience is not bad at all. There are some things on this menu that I love that you can't get anywhere else. Rest in peace the chicken and dumplings, though. I definitely still miss those. But meeting 5 princesses in the span of 2 hours, as I've said before, that's something that is hard to do at Disney World, so that's one of the perks of character dinings. I'm happy with it. I'm glad I came. I'm glad Kristen invited me. I'm glad we did it. I love the dessert changes too, so I'm really happy with tonight. But with that being said, the fireworks are about to start, so Kristen and I are gonna head out. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss my next videos, and I will see you guys next time.
Bye!